You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back, Rodrance, for Black and White Sports. Well, now that Mike Edwards and Antonio Brown have been exposed for their fake vaccine cards. By the way, Antonio Brown, like I said in the last video that will be released before this video, he got the jab. Oh, my God. Oh, all that bullshit, fake outrage media crap. And now we got Bruce Arians, who, because he's lost 2 players, which is ridiculous, I get that, but he's pretty tiffed. Maybe he didn't get his case of beer that last night when all this dropped. This news dropped. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, allegedly. Anyway, Bruce Arians is pissed, and he wants the entire NFL to be blown up over this. Everybody needs to be scrutinized now. And he does, I got to be honest with you, he does insinuate he believes there's a problem league-wide with fake vaccine cards. Where we're going to get to this. Bruce Arians, if you're watching, hey, sit back and pop a cold one. Let's get to it. Yeah, so Bruce Arians hopes NFL will investigate all teams for fake vaccination cards. If Buccaneers receiver Antonio Brown had simply paid the money he allegedly owed to his former live-in chef, we could all be so lucky. No one would know that Brown had a fake vaccination card, and neither Brown nor the Buccaneers safety, Mike Edwards, damn good safety, by the way, would currently be suspended for 3 games each. But now we know it happened, and we knew if it have happened, given the clear temptation for players who would want to be unvaccinated, but who would want to be treated like they are vaccinated to procure fake vaccination cards. Say that 5 times. Who wrote this? Florio? Yep. We also should know that it possibly has happened with other teams. More specifically, the league should know it, and the league should do something about it. Oh, Mike Florio, that clown. Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians wants that to happen. Quote, I just hope they don't stop looking, Arians told reporters on Friday. Asked whether this means that there are other issues throughout the league, Arians had a one-word answer, quote, maybe. Maybe is absolutely right, according to Mike Florio. The same temptation that existed in Tampa Bay existed in every other NFL city. The fact that the league found 3 players who misrepresented their status in Tampa Bay means that they should be looking for players elsewhere who did the same thing. Let's get that witch hunt on. On Thursday, the league told PFT that 80% of all vaccinated players received their shots at club facilities. As to the 20% of vaccinated players who got their shots elsewhere, the league asked teams, and this is ridiculous, folks, the leagues asked their teams the percentage of positive COVID tests among players, whether or not it was any different than the percentage of positive COVID tests among players who were vaccinated at club facilities. Per the league, it learned via this exercise there was no difference. Imagine that. That's not the best way to find players who use fake vaccination cards. As one source with one of the teams pointed out to PFT, their logic is faulty. The whole damn thing is faulty. By the way, you can still get the thing whether you're vaccinated or not, I hear. Allegedly, YouTube. They are using the fact that the percentages are the same as proof that fake cards don't exist. There are plenty of players who haven't gotten COVID who may have fake cards. Also, the sample size is going to be very small, assuming 100% of vaccination of a 53-man roster and 80% of those players were vaccinated on site. That's 10.6 players on average. You literally did the math, Florio, who were vaccinated off-site. In Tampa, roughly 20% of the players were vaccinated off-site and had fake cards. That's enough of a rate, fake cards in Tampa, to compel the league to review the cards in every other city, every other team. Let's get it going. My God. 3-game suspensions for every player who submitted a fake card. While this situation may be enough to scare players with vaccination cards, fake vaccination cards, into getting vaccinated, it doesn't change the fact that they use fake vaccination cards and that they behaved as if they were vaccinated for months. Getting vaccinated now doesn't make a fake card tendered in July real. If they did, they did. The only way to figure it out is to perform the same review elsewhere as they did in Tampa. It sounds like they won't. It sounds like they don't want to. If the situation in Tampa is representative of trends elsewhere, they'll eventually find a total of 96 total fake vaccination cards. Florio did that math too. Son of a bitch. With 64 of them belonging to players currently on teams. That possibility seems sufficiently significant to require something more than just coming up with flawed statistical analysis based on positive results that has no relevance to fake cards. Once again, whether you got the thing or not, you, in theory, can still pass it among in between and all that stuff, you know, but that none of that was talked about by Florio in this at all. So, we got Bruce Arians triggered. He now wants them to completely go across the entire league. And for the sake of fairness, they probably should. But you got Florio. The media is going to start pushing it because now they want we went from the John Gruden scandal. The NFL looks like hell. We went from the John Gruden scandal now to the Aaron Rodgers thing. And now we're on to Antonio Brown. And it may blow the league, the entire roof off the entire league of these fake vaccination cards. Which, by the way, remember, Jason Whitlock brought this up like 6 weeks ago that this could be a thing in the NFL. That he was told by a player this was a thing in the NFL. My God. I mean, it's ridiculous. All this, and look, again, we don't care if you get the jab or not. It's up to you. That's your choice. But the point is, this is all about overreaction. It's all about outrage. Bruce Arians pissed because he's got a competitive imbalance that he probably believes is total bullshit. And I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Once again, you're talking about elite world-class athletes out there. I mean, in the top, 1% of athletics. I mean, they're not going to get, knocked on their ass from this thing in all highly probable likelihood, right? So that's why it's all sort of just, it's a circus is what it is. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Yeah, Bruce Arians, pop a cold one, sit back and run the playlist on black and white sports, why don't you? Peace, I'm out. Till next time, he likes beer.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.